AFC Liverpool's third game in 5 days saw them host Stockport Sports at Valerie Park, with just one change from the side that beat Congleton Town as Anthony Brown came in for Michael Gervin at right back. Still short on numbers though, manager Paul Moore named himself and Dave Inelli on the subs bench. Though the visitors were the fresher of the two sides, it was AFC Liverpool who had the better of the match. An understandably slow start though saw Steve Jones fire the first shot in anger after 10 minutes. Though they were the side trying to force the issue the most, the Reds weren't quite getting the breaks their efforts warranted. Charged down clearances would fall kindly for the visitors, who also managed to get blocks in when it mattered. When Jack Sinnott won the ball in the centre of the park and engineered a quick break forward, the visitors' luck still held, as Daniel Taberner threw himself spread-eagled and somehow managed to get a hand to the ball to prevent Daniel Hand grabbing a deserved goal. Nothing was falling for the home side. When Ronnie Morgan chipped the ball forward and Steve Jones outmuscled Jamie Street to get a shot away, Taberner saved with his foot. And though the Reds retained possession and eventually worked the ball out to the right to Daniel Hand, when he floated across into the box, it just evaded Jack Sinnott and then Ronnie Morgan before dropping a yard the wrong side of the post. The visitors' only effort on target came 5 minutes before the break, but though Josh Miller got his half volley on target, it was a simple take for Sean Lake. Shortly after half-time, Daniel Hand's cross was met by Ronnie Morgan, but his sweeping effort was just off target. The second half continued in the same vein as the first, with the Reds looking the more likely to score, and the breakthrough eventually arrived on 76 minutes as they finally got a piece of luck their efforts deserved. Ronnie Morgan closed down Sam Christensen's weak back pass, and though Daniel Taberner got there ahead of the Red striker, his clearance only went to John Lawless, who kept his composure to finish in style. Lawless had made an instant impact upon the game, as he had only been on the pitch for 10 seconds after replacing Liam Loughlin. That goal, his 26th of the season, ended his longest barren spell since he had been a Reds player, coming as it did 8 games since he scored in the win over Stone Dominoes back in mid-March. Stockport Sports hardly mustered what you'd call a comeback, with this James Holden corner the greatest threat they posed until injury time. However, with the game heading into the final minute, the visitors were presented with a gift they hadn't earned, and it all stemmed from an AFC Liverpool corner, after which Nick Nyagorian sprinted into the Reds' half and passed the ball on to Chris Coquin. He nutmegged Darren Torpey and headed for the area, but trying to cut back inside, went down with Danny Kirchiova, a challenge which the referee deemed to be worthy of a penalty.
What happened? I'll find you a referee.
It was a harsh decision against the left-back, with many later commenting on how such a slightly built individual would have the physicality to bring down such a hefty Frenchman. Presented with such an opportunity, James Holden wasn't about to waste it, and he confidently dispatched the spot kick past Sean Lake to earn his side a point and rob AFC Liverpool of 3. Well, but I guess you're going to be disappointed by that result, aren't you?
Yeah, well, we're 1-0 up with a couple of minutes to go. We've worked ever so hard to get into the position that we did. And, in all fairness, it wasn't a penalty, was it? But, decision's gone against us, and it's a bit of a kick in the teeth for the lads, really, because we've played about 6 games in 10, 11 days, something like that. I'm not too sure, but we've got 8 injuries, we've had a patched up squad for the last couple of games, and the work rate the lads put in thought we deserved the 3 points, but decision like that's cost us in the end, but we go again Monday.
Which must be devastating for you after the effort you've put in to get a decision like that against you.
Well, as I said, this is what we played Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, so there's been 3 games in 4 or 5 days. You know, we've had most of the game today. They haven't really created anything. And then to get a decision like that in the last couple of minutes, which, you know, in all fairness, we didn't deserve. So, but that's football. It happens. You know, you get some, you don't. You know, it's one of them things.
And for you personally, first touch, goal?
Well, yeah, it was. No, to be honest, it's a good job I had a good stretch because I wouldn't have been able to kick it otherwise. But yeah, as you know, when you're not playing, you know, when you're on the bench, you come on, you always need to be ready. And luckily enough, the chances fell to me after about 10-20 seconds of coming on, and I've took it. So, you know, it's one of them.
Real team spirit there though today, wasn't there?
Yeah, well that's it. There's a great bunch of lads. Everyone, there's a good togetherness here. And you need it when you've got so many games in a short space of time. We've got a small squad, as I said, we've got 8 injuries, and every single one of the players have been a credit, to be fair. They've worked their socks off. Don't forget, lads are going to work all day and then travelling to the likes of Blackpool, playing 3 games in 5 days. You know, they're a credit to the club really, and they've done really well. I'm just gutted that we haven't been able to get the 3 points today.
1-1, but that must frustrate you, that decision to give a penalty right at the end there.
Yeah, we deserved the 3 points there, Paul, didn't we? To be fair, and controversial penalty, controversial result in the end of it. They've not caused us any harm, real harm all game. We've had the better chances. Their keeper's made a few saves. We've had a few shots blocked, and you know, it wasn't an amazing performance with the ball from ourselves, but it was a great effort, and we definitely deserved the 3 points there. Just a little bit frustrating, mate.
You could see you're a little bit leggy after 3 games in a week, and you just felt if you had more energy today, you would have won that 2-3-0 quite comfortably.
Yes, yeah, I certainly agree with that, mate. But you know, the players haven't, you know, shirked the responsibility or looked to have a rest. They've put in maximum effort again, and all credit to them. Everyone's really pleased with the way that we're playing at the moment and the effort that they're putting in. And you know, we can't ask any more from them, you know. And like I say, they've not gone out there and had a rest and hidden. They've all got on the ball and they've all wanted to play, and it's credit to them. Really proud of them, actually.
Tactical genius by the manager, bringing John Lawless on. 10 seconds later, he gives you the lead.
Yeah, first touch in the bag, didn't he? For a minute there, I thought it was going wide, but he bent it in the far corner. It was a great finish, and you can't write things like that, can you? Substitution, comes on and scores with his first touch. Yeah, it's great. It's really good.
And a couple of words about Danny, the left back. Danny, the Romanian.
Yeah, he's been playing well. He came in for the Blackpool game. He had a nervous sort of 10-15 minutes there in the Blackpool game, but once he's got settled in and he's become accustomed to the pace of the game and what's expected of him, I thought he'd done really well in the second half of the Blackpool game. Did well in the last game, and he's carried that on here today. He's done really well. Really pleased for him, because he's waited and waited for his chance, and he said he'd be patient. And fair play to the lad. He's come in and put in 2 good performances there. And he's defending. He's got a bit of pace, and he's defended really well. And he's looked to get forward when he can. So yeah, everyone's really pleased for him. It's great to see him playing well.
And word on Liam Loughlin does the job that doesn't get noticed, but does it well.
Yeah, he does. He's been immense in a fair few games for us, Liam. Keeps the ball moving in the midfield, and you know, he does the dirty work as well here and there. He's a nice footballer. It's nice to watch. Wants to play, wants to get the ball down, and yeah, we're really lucky that we've got a player of his quality here, definitely.
And quick turnaround yet again, Monday night now, Runcorn Linnets.
Yeah, Monday night, that'll be a good game. They like to get the ball down and play similar to us, so we're expecting a good game of football, similar to the Congleton game here the other night, which was a good game of football. Both teams looking to play in a similar way. Runcorn will definitely be wanting to get the ball down and have a go at us, and I'm sure we'll be doing the same. So I'm expecting a good game of football.